Congratulations on qualifying for the Canadian Rowing Championships, the Henley Regatta in St. Catharines. This video illustrates how to position your boat at the starting gate. Notice here the crew is bringing the boat into the starting gate, and they're very close to the starting gate in relative position. They hold water and then communicate to tap the boat around into position. On the dock is the attendant who's getting prepared to receive their stern of their boat. Crew is tapping around. And notice how close they are to the dock. It's much easier to position yourself close to the dock to begin with than to position yourself further away from the dock and then back in, especially if there's a strong wind from one direction or another. Consider that if there is a wind from one direction or another, you might want to position your boat upwind so that as you pivot your boat, you blow into the dock. Once the attendant has received the stern, she'll hold it fast, and you'll begin a maneuver called spiking. Notice that the bow rower has passed her oar on to the next rower so that she gets better leverage, putting her oar with lateral thrust at the bow of the boat. The one thing that you want to avoid is actually forward thrust, because you're going to pull the boat out of the hands of the attendant, and then you'll have to reposition your boat. So it will just make it awkward. So make sure when you're spiking that you have lateral thrust only and no forward momentum on your boat. Watching the same crew come in again. Holding water. Position yourself a bit upwind if there is a wind. Communicate to pivot your boat around, tapping around. Bow team stabilizes the boat, stern team backs the boat into the attendant. Once the attendant has the stern of the boat, again focus on the spiking maneuver. Very important here not to have forward thrust, so the bowsperson has handed the oar on so that there's lateral thrust only. If it is windy, you may need to continue spiking to position your boat so that you're aiming down the course directly. The wind will want to push your bow away from the course, so you're going to have to continually spike to position your boat down the course if it's a windy day. Here we're coming in with a double, same sort of maneuver. They're maneuvering close to the dock. Keep in mind that the attendants here are likely high school volunteers. They may want to engage you in conversation. Perhaps just greet them with a friendly hello, but at that point you should be focusing on communicating with your crew members. You need to focus on visualizing your race plan for the upcoming race. You need to make sure that your hardware is all secure at this point, that your oar locks are secure and your foot plates are secure. So otherwise try to avoid any conversation with the attendant. Okay, you're now ready for the race. Congratulations. Keep in mind also that you need to be in position 2 minutes before the race start. If you're not, you can be assessed a penalty. So make sure that everything is prepared and ready before you enter the race area, and make sure that you're in position at least 2 minutes before the race starts.